St. John 3:16. For God so loved the world, beloved.
It's okay, baby. Take your time, Rachel. Let me get on my phone for you.
For God so loved the world that He gave His
Only begotten Son.
She can't even read her own handwriting, and she wrote it.
Let's take her time.
He gave
She get it.
his
Son,
that
so that whoever believe in Him shall not perish but have everlasting life. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you,
Now we're gonna have. We're not gonna be before you very long. We understand that you came far and that you're hungry and that you're tired. So we're not gonna be before you long. We know how the Bugg family operates. We know we can't sit still very long. We understand you all can't sit still long. We're gonna give you 20 minutes to sit still and hopefully you can do that, okay? We know that's hard for you.
Go over there.
Okay?
You talk about me.
And for those who elevated, don't go to the top. 20 minutes is too long.
Right here. Thank
So
you.
we're gonna have the obituary reading. Alrighty? And the obituary reading will be by Juanita Hodges, his sister.
Michael Bugg was born on June 14, 1949, to Augustus Bugg Sr. and Ruth Bugg in Chicago, Illinois. He was the third child of 15 children. His father, mother, and younger brother, Marie, preceded him in death. Michael attended Inglewood High. Michael worked for the Indiana Harbor Belt Railroad as a switchman. He also worked with his sister, Janet and Juanita, as a disc jockey. Steve, our youngest brother, said, "Michael, you miss your calling in life." While he was a hard and dedicated worker at Mariano's, he was also a first-class comedian. On one occasion, as a young boy, he was playing with our oldest brother, Augustus. Of course, doing something neither one of them had any business doing. So as you know, boys will be boys. So here, they jumping in the bed, trying to jump from the top of the dresser drawer. And fortunately, it didn't work out for Michael. So Michael got his tongue caught into the top drawer. Our poor mom picked Michael up on the other half of his tongue. So off to the hospital with the tongue and Michael. Poor kid. After that, he could not pronounce Chicago anymore. Chicago became Coyote. Oh yes, we can tell you some stories about our brother. Like when he tried to impersonate Doc Holliday. Here he is with a gun belt on.
That do be me.
Flexing his fingers.
That do be me right
Saying
here.
when. Saying when. Michael was funny to be around. Forever our brother, we will miss you. Michael Lee to share his memories. His brother Augustus, Lamont, and Stephen. His sister Joyce, Linda Irving, Marilyn, Juanita and Calvin Hodges, Janet, Yolanda Sanders and Raymond, Elaine Ingram and Herbert, Patricia Well and Jesse, Kathy Porter, Angela Taylor, a host of nephews and nieces, friend and his longtime friend, Charles.
Why you gotta say Charles?
Where is Marilyn
She's
at?
outside with Mario.
You see Charles, Merlin guy.
We're gonna have acknowledgements. You know, obituaries will be passed out tomorrow. We had such a traumatic time, so that we're gonna have to do things a little bit different. Normally, they will be passed out at the service, but they will be passed out tomorrow. And for all of you,
Have them right there, Auntie.
Juanita is going to make sure you all get yours. Okay, for me, I'm gonna make sure Stephen get his. He drove 20,000 miles, according to him. And he should definitely have an obituary to take back to his boss. So he's gonna have one, okay?
Come from you.
His is gonna be personally delivered from me, all right? Now we're gonna have acknowledgments from Patricia Wells.
Oh, holy smoke.
What? I'm already active.
We ain't finna get
I'm
cussed out.
already
of you.
active.
We ain't finna get cussed out. Of you.
And you know he did say, have a lollipop sucker, but he did say he loved you.
Uh-huh.
I'm Michael's sister Patricia, number 13 down the line. Announcements. Perhaps you sent a loving card or sent a telegram or a prayer quietly and earnestly. Honestly. We certainly felt the prayers. Perhaps you sent a prayer of flowers. We saw it. You couldn't come at all and just thought of us this day. Whatever you did to console our hearts, we thank you so much. Whatever the part. Lovely family, the Buggs.
I'm not a bug, but I'm just there.
They exit the building.
Yeah. Okay.
Now,
Let me help.
for everybody who knew Mike, who knew how Mike was,
Well, Lamont.
who want to speak on behalf of Michael,
Lamont.
here is your opportunity.
Speak
We're
on
going
your
to ask for you to keep them short. We don't want a long song. I mean, some people can go on and on and on. But I don't believe you have to it takes that long to get a message out.
They do. I'll be
I'm spinning the
here.
line right here.
So I'm gonna time you all, and if I come by you and happen to pull your skirt, so you all whoever wanna come up and give words,
Alibaba.
okay? So we're gonna have words from Juanita first.
My memory of Michael, when Michael was in the hospital, okay? So Michael had a thing where everyone that would come by, he would ask him if he wanted some tea, he wanted some ice cream. And so he would pick with Mario, he got Ike, he got Lamont, he got Elaine.
Me.
But and Steve, so he couldn't get me because I already knew that what he could have and what he could not have. Okay? So, and he got Elaine as well. So the last memory I remember of when Elaine came in, so he said, Elaine, don't trust that one right there. So he was talking about me. Don't trust that one right there. So Elaine said, okay. So he said, Elaine, give me some tea. So Elaine said, okay. So there go a nurse right there, right? So the nurse said, Elaine walked up to the nurse and said, my brother can want some tea. So Michael's in the bed, so Michael said, oh hell, I'm screwed now. She done told on me. I can't have no tea. You know, so that's the memory I'm gonna remember. And I think as well, I think he got Mario. He got Mario too.
I was willing though. Ice cream and pop, that's what it was.
I'm willing too.
And they would, you know how when you're in a hospital, when you're on certain floors, you can't really get what you want until when you're diagnosed with a terminal illness. And so they said, well, Michael, if you go into hospice, you can have anything you want. You can have ice cream, cake, and everything. But Michael said, well, why can't I have it on this floor? You're not in hospice, so you can't. You have to wait. You just have to wait. So when he moved on to hospice, so the last draw was, I wanted me some chicken, I want some mashed potatoes, and I want some string beans. And it just sit there, you know. So those are the good memories that I'm gonna have of Michael,
You ate some?
you know. And then not only that, so when Elaine couldn't get the tea for him, when he said, oh, I'm screwed. So he looked at Gus, he looked at me, he said, get out. All y'all get out right now. So we just said, Gus looked at me and I looked at him, I said, come on Gus. So the next day, when I came, he said, where's everybody at? So I didn't want to be rude and say, well, you done ran everybody away from you, you know. So well, everybody doing just fine, you know. So those are memories that I'm gonna miss of Michael. We go back further than that, you know. But these are the latest memories that I have of my brother. Rest in peace, Michael.
And his brother Lamont.
Alibaba.
Yeah, the memory I want to have of Mike, Steve, Maurice, and myself. You know, we ride together through thin and thicker. And I'll never forget him, let him go, because he's a part of me.
Absolutely.
He'll always be part of me inside, you know. And he gone, it's just like I'm gone. Because right here, this one right here, this is all I got left in him and bubble, you know?
Yeah.
But I'll never let him go. I can't, because, you know, and Maurice with me, he with me 24/7.
That's your road dog.
And every time I have a drink, I always pour one for Maurice.
Come on, man.
I got Mike, you know. But, you know, me and Mike, we had our rough times and everything else. But just like they said, Doc and Holiday, we ride together, we stick together, through thin and thicker.
Amen.
And he always gonna be a part of me, wherever I go. And I still jack my slack up.
And Alibaba. Hey, when you want to pull out all that drink, give it to me.
You better get more than that.
I'm good. Hey, you pull out all the alcohol, just give it to me.
I can't do that.
I can't do that.
Hey, you chill over there.
I can't sit down. I gotta stand.
That's okay, baby.
Go in the fireplace.
And you know, I was there in the hospital with him, you know.
I told you to get
And
in bed.
the same day, my kidney shut down on me, you know. And I got a bag on me now, you know. But but see, the doctor told me. He said, you know what? He said, I see they call you Duke. I said, yeah, I'm Duke. I'm #1 international. I said, but you know what? Doc, this bag got to come off of me. And you know what? I did get it moved.
Yes, he did.
And look, and they immediately put it right back on me. It got to come off of me. So I said, I'm not.
You gotta do the right things for the Christ.
I said, it got to come off of me.
All right, now, your time is up.
Yeah.
Let somebody else have
But
the
you know
floor.
what?
Duke,
Hey, Duke.
let somebody else have the floor.
Not today, maybe tomorrow.
Gonna be escorted to your seat.
Go
Okay,
stand
baby.
it. Go stand in the corner.
We got one of his sisters, Janet.
You know, it's a good thing to have family, like we do have family. When sad things happen, we all come together. Me and Michael were so close, and I knew his history. Juanita knew his history. When I came into town for Thanksgiving, even though Michael was sick, he made that stop by Juanita's house to come by to see me.
Me and him.
And when he did came to see me, I've never seen so much faith. I mean faith in my brother. Now we may not all know this, but it takes faith to get us into heaven. And he had that. I told my brother, I was not ready to say goodbye to my brother. I fasted and I prayed for his healing. But God had a plan and purpose for Michael in his life.
All right now.
And these are the memories that I have of him. He loved me and Juanita. And I can always go back and say what he used to tell Mama. He said, Mama, I just love those twins. I don't know what they do, but I just love them twins. Michael had long hair. Me and Juanita used to be his beautician. Curled it from one end, curled it from another end, and everything else. We that's what he liked, it was
The
Superfly.
Also.
And me and Nitty could put that Superfly on his head. And boy, he thought he was the talk of the town. And he was. He had such a beautiful personality, and plus he had a humor about himself. He could always make you laugh and everything. You knew his character. But all I can say is this: have faith in God, whatever you do, because it's God is the one that calls the last call.
Yeah.
I don't care what man say. Michael fought cancer maybe 2 or 3 years, but God could have took him then. But God kept him here for a reason. This gives us all a reason for ourselves, how we supposed to live and how we supposed to die. But my brother had much faith in God, and I thank him because I love him, because like Lamont said, we're gonna miss him. But I still love my brother because it always takes me back to the memories of him. The memory how he was. I don't even want to think about the sad part about it. I always think about the good part of it. And that was, I will always cherish from this day forward. And I thank you all for coming here to visit us, because we all family here.
Amen.
And we all look at, no matter what our flaws are, our fault is. But we still supposed to love one another. Even though we don't even get along with them, we still got to love them. That's the only way. And I thank you all. God bless you all.
Amen. Absolutely.
Now, there's more than 3 people that got words or comments.
I can keep mine.
You can see, look, it may be difficult for you to get up. You can say yours from there.
I'm just gonna roll under here.
Well, just go ahead.
I keep mine.
You gonna keep your words? Okay, so we got, Michael had 14 brothers and sisters. Come on, sweetheart. Michael had 14 brothers and sisters. So I'm pretty sure you all got something to say.
It was more than that, Cookie. Daddy had 4 more. He left in the army.
Dropping bombs. Nobody defend themselves.
I'm supposed to be y'all cousin, Uncle Steve.
Cousin, but call yourself Uncle
Yeah,
Steve.
I'm supposed to be your cousin.
But
Ready?
Uncle Steve.
Okay, we're gonna have words from Maryland.
Yes, Michael, we used to dance all the time when we were kids. Lenore and my Uncle Frank, they'll come and get me and say, come on, Pee-wee, let's dance. Me and Michael be all out there on the floor. My aunties and things used to wear the brohams. They would throw 50-cent pieces in their hats. And me and Michael, we used to dance off Jackie Wilson. He'll slap me all through his legs and say, hold on, brother. Baby, work out. Round we go. Shoes sliding here and we going that way. Yeah, we're real close to. May God let her rest in peace. Yes. I love you all. Okay.
Love you too.
Okay, thank you.
Even though if I don't see you tomorrow, I still love you.
Well, I'm gonna see you today. Oops, I'm sad here.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else have comments or words? A lovely song. A poem.
Oh, Lamont.
We can't.
Play your
I
record.
never
You're
said I could sing. I know I can't sing.
Lamont, play your record.
And, anyone can sing?
Lamont was saying this record about,
Anyone got a lovely song?
what that song we sang about Mike.
I'm gonna miss you well. By
Yeah.
smoking.
No, don't ask me to sing.
Janet,
I can't
I
sing.
got one.
I started off, saw you there.
That's the Lucy song. That's the energy song, okay? We want the people to stay and enjoy themselves. We're not trying to run them out. See,
I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh my gosh, you better control your dog.
Okay. And,
Put him on a leash.
so, anybody else have words?
This is dog pound.
No one else have words? We're gonna
Yeah,
bring,
she blew in my ear.
we're gonna bring the pastor, Pastor Raymond Sanders. This is my companion, Michael's brother-in-law of 43 years.
That's my brother-in-law.
And that's Steve's brother-in-law too, okay? All right.
That's mine too.
That's my brother-in-law. I don't know about the rest of them.
Okay, sweetheart. All right, come on. That's what, sit down, baby. You good, you good. All right. No, he's good. He don't want to sit
That's what I
down.
said.
Well, hello everybody.
hello, Mr. Sanders.
Can you take that?
I was married into the Bugg family. I met his younger sister Yolanda in church, and God put us together, and she brought me over to meet the family.
The Buggers.
The Bugg family.
After you.
The Fockers.
I pray. I pray for you. I pray for you.
That was 43 years ago.
And I pray for you.
And I look out at the audience and I see some of you were children at the time, young children. And you're grown up to be beautiful young ladies and productive young men. It's amazing what I see in terms of the family, the tree, and how far you've come. And I applaud you for that, and I'm proud of each and every one of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Chief.
I
Matter
will
of
say
fact,
this also. Each and every one of us has been through things in life.
Yes.
Life-altering experiences. And the character of a person is judged by how fast and how good they can recover when they fall. And how they can face life's adversities, be it good or bad. There is no one in this room that is exempt from problems. Not one of us. Each and every one.
Amen.
And to those that have survived the atrocities of life, I applaud you. It is not easy to recover from some things, but I thank God that you all are still here today. It is something that you're still together. It is important that you remain together and that you support one another and that you love and embrace one another, because when you see the Bugg family work together like a well-oiled machine, there's nothing like it I've ever seen. I've never seen it where you can get into a kitchen, you can cater, you can go into the hospitality business. You all have the gift of hospitality. You do. You really do. There have been many times during our marriage that I opted to come to share Thanksgiving with you instead of my pious family. I mean that with my soul. I have seen love here. I have seen happiness here in this family. I have felt at home in this family. You are unique. You are very unique.
thank you.
But I want you all to strive to stay together. Brothers and sisters, despite your differences, despite where you go in life, however you aspire in life, you have a common goal and you have common experiences, and that is the glue that binds each and every one of you together. Do not let the enemy separate you all, because he comes to kill and to steal and to destroy. There is power in numbers and unity. So sometimes you may not realize what you have as a family. You have so much. 10 girls and 5 boys when you started out. And you have now 10 girls and I think there's 3 boys with us.
3 boys.
11.
But you all still have enough to work with. Do not let the enemy separate you. Overcome your differences. Overcome and look beyond whatever you don't agree on. And strive for togetherness from this day on. Okay? I just wanted to say that before I started.
I thought you was finished.